What's good, everybody? This is your boy, the GOAT Andy, and welcome back to the FX GOAT Andy Psychology Fridays. So, basically, a big apologies about last week, guys. I definitely told you what happened. I'm just gonna mute everybody so that nobody distracts me in the process of the session, right? I'm just gonna mute everyone in the process of the session, and then any question you have, we have the chatting section whereby you can actually communicate with me right there. So, all right, beyond any further waste of time, let's get to the charts and learn something different for today. Let's get to the charts and learn something very different. All right, so as you can see, guys, at this moment, I'm trying to teach you about psychology on what is this? I mean, it slipped my mind. Point of confluences, right? So, and the main reason I'm only going to be focusing on NASDAQ, it's basically to make you understand why sometimes the market moves a very sus at times, and how do you need to deal with it in the future. So I'm possibly going to use one index, which is NASDAQ, and use one a currency, which is any other currency that possibly I would choose, right? So in this instance, guys, so today, as I woke up, obviously I do my analysis from a weekly time frame. I get to the weekly time frame, and then I start to spot every possible why did NASDAQ turn at that level point, right? So I actually found out that it turned out because this is it's one area that's very sensitive and highly sensitive. That's the reason why the market, when it bought here, when it came here, it actually rejected. So it created a second leg of that type 10, right? So now I went to a daily time frame. As I went to a daily time frame, I drew up a trend line from this point to that level, right? Can you see that? I drew a trend line from that level to this level, right? So now something kind of didn't make sense here, right? Because if I copy this price level from here to here, it doesn't show clearly the right movement, because look what happened over here. But just for the purpose of you understanding, I'll utilize the same confusion in order to make sure that you are not confused, right? So, and then I spotted this as well, and then I also made sure that I cater for that, right? So bear in mind, guys, I want you in this session to actually pay attention on the highlighted spots. That's what I want you to pay attention on, the highlighted spots. Okay, so going on a 4-hour time frame, right? So we are here now. We can adjust this price to here, and this one can be adjusted to here. So in a 4-hour time frame, the market is possibly in a range type format. It's in a market space whereby it's moving up and down. There's no clear direction whether it's going up or going down. I'm going to clearly show you what confused me. That's what we mean when we talk about point of confluences. A point of confluence is a level whereby the market can either buy or can either sell. There's 50-50 chances. So actually, when that happens, you are guessing. Can you tell this guy I'm in a session? It's a level whereby you can either buy or sell. This is a level whereby I honestly say people guess whether you are buying or you are selling. It's a point whereby you don't need to enter the market because it's very confusing. So psychologically, when you see something like that, a lot of things will come into confirmation that your analysis do make sense. For an example, let's take a look at this. Possibly right now, because of this breakout, right? This impulse breakout, we're possibly expecting a retest and then the market to shoot up, right? But then let's go to a 1-hour time frame. When you go in an hourly time frame, take a look at what I saw. On an hourly time frame, if we were to adjust our charts, right? Look, if I adjust my charts to here, I would understand these levels are not catered for. If I cater for these levels as well, you're going to start seeing that there's a possibility of the market actually selling. There's a possibility of the market selling because now we ensure if this is a retesting that level that I drew on a daily time frame, and also respecting the level that's at the 1 hour time frame, which is this trend line. At the same time, it's supported by this. Take a look at a 30-minute. On a 30-minute time frame, if we were to cater for this level, you would genuinely see there's a possibility of a head and shoulders from this level point to here, neckline, this, and then now the market is here. It's possibly broke out and retested. So we're expecting something like this. So there's a possibility of a head and shoulders. But if you look at a daily time frame, there's still high possibility for the market buying. So now we're getting confused whether are we buying or are we selling?
No. Okay, cool. We'll get back to you.
All right. Yeah. So I wanted to confirm about that pause, guys. Maybe it's sounding important. What's happening?
Now, what you confirm because not prepared today. I will meet you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. So that's the point of confluence. But then now let's read the market on a 15-minute time frame. It's Nasdaq, guys. We definitely know that with Nasdaq. Let me open chats so that I make sure I don't miss any people. Yeah, I'm recording the session. Don't worry. Greet Litabo for me, their mentor. Okay, he heard himself.
Yes, sir.
All right. So yeah, at the point of confluence as well. So as you can see, we possibly have a breakout. At the same time, we have another breakout, guys. I won't lie. At this level moment, I don't know whether I should buy Nasdaq or actually sell it. I don't know if it's a buy or it's a sell, because now we broke out. That's cool. And if you can look, if I cater for until this level, you can possibly see maybe it might start shooting up. It's a possibility. It can happen, right? But at the same time now, if we cater the market accordingly, this is a breakout. Going to a 15-minute time frame, it does make sense because this might be a breakout. This might be coming as a retest, and then this level over here might be one sensitive area whereby we can say the market can either buy or the market can either sell. So where do we want to be trapped on? Do we want to be trapped on the good side, or do we want to be trapped on the bad side? So at this moment, it's one thing that definitely confuses me, because if I was to sell, there's high selling possibilities from here to down, right? But at the same time, we don't know what will the market do the minute it gets to this level. We don't know if the market will shoot down and then go up again, or we should wait for the market to redirect and come here before it shoots up, or is the market going to continue going up and break out here and then continue with the buys? Where are we? So these are the kind of things that end up making people to actually sniper losses. I think I talked about sniping losses the other day. We had a session. You being a sniper, doing a sniper entry on losses. Imagine, guys, you getting a very high sniper entry on losses, genuinely on losing trades. Sniper entries on losing trades. But for some sort reason, let me cater for the levels again. So now we have retested at that level. We also have retested at that level. But now at this level, are we looking for the market to sell, or are we looking for the market to buy? What's going on, guys? What's going on? I'm confused. I won't lie. I'm confused. Or should we just wait for the market to see if it will shoot up or shoot down? I think that's the best way to be saved, right, guys? I don't know if I'm singing along, but I think that's the best way to be saved, that you don't be trapped on the wrong side of the market, because there can be a possibility for the market to come here. Because remember what I said the market, it's ranging in between a trend. So we don't know whether it's going to buy or sell. Let me zoom in and check the prices. How are they moving? Okay. Sell rejection, sell rejection, sell rejection. So can they be a trend here? But at the same time, now it looks like a rising wedge. Yo. You see, guys, Forex. Hey, Forex. Forex is something else. Okay, if it breaks below until here, maybe it's trying to range in this instance. It's trying to create maybe a large version of a correction before it actually gives us those buys. So I just feel like, guys, at this level moment, it's a waiting period. At this level moment, it's a waiting period. I don't want to lie to you. At this moment, it's a waiting period. 15-minute time frame. Because I honestly respect what's created here. I don't want to lie to you. I respect what's created here. You see, I genuinely respect what's being created here. I don't want to sleep on it because it might be a scalp entry. That's true. It might be a scalper entry. That's true. But at the same time, are we safe? Remember, safety is better than nothing. Safety is better than impulsiveness. Point of confluences. Oh my God, how long have I wanted to have this session? Point of confluences, a point of confluence, a point whereby we don't know whether you buy or whether you sell. Yeah, so for me, this also makes sense. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's chat on the comment on the comment section. Maybe you might have something different. Let's talk about it. What do you have to comment and say about this analysis? Do you think we should wait, or it's all about guessworking? But I told you guys, in Forex, we deal with facts, no guessing here. So in Forex, we deal with facts, no guessing. So definitely the confusion. In the morning, I caught the buys. I think I bought from here up until there. But then I started noticing that, nah, man, the market kind of like doesn't make sense for some sort of reason. But do I want to be trapped in the wrong side of the market, or do I want to be trapped in the good side of the market? Everybody wants to win. That's generally what we know. But am I looking forward to being patient? Yeah, we should wait. Facts. We should wait. Fact. Because take a look at this as well. Take a look at this level over here. Take a look at this. You understand, guys, when I say the confusion that's in NASDAQ right now, it's very crazy. Who might know that NASDAQ is maybe retesting this level? Who might know? We don't know. Who might know that NASDAQ is testing this level? So it's very, very confusing. Oh my God. It's genuinely very confusing. Let me go on the 1 minute time frame. Oh my God. I don't really know. Yeah, maybe the New York session will come with a bit of confirmation, right? I think we should do that as well. I think the New York session might come with a bit of confirmation. So let's be patient. Now let's go find a pair. And I think I'm going to use the Euro USD because it's a major pair that everybody likes. Right? It's a major pair that everybody likes. Okay. So first things first, we got to understand why Euro USD turned at that level point, right? So, okay, Euro USD turned at that level point because of this level over here. As you can genuinely see, the retest here, and also here. Okay, so we have 3 touches. So let's go on a daily time frame. Going on a daily time frame, let's zoom out and see if we can build a structure. So possibly I can build up to 2 structures over here. I'm seeing this, and then clone. I'm also seeing that as well. Okay, but for confirmation's sake, let me put it at the right type tip. All right, so we're having a bearish channel. We are having a bearish channel on this nature. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. Dropping to a 4-hour time frame, I'm seeing a possibility of something like this. I'm seeing a possibility of something like this. And then high confirmation over here. You see high confirmation over here. So this might be another double top type formation. So there might be a double top type formation on this level. And then okay, do you trade NASDAQ and currencies pairs at the same way, or is there any difference? Okay, with currencies, I use market structures, chart patterns, zones, and trends, right? But with NASDAQ, I use trends and zones. Because if you quite notice, guys, NASDAQ respects zones more than trend lines. It respects zones more than patterns. Now that NASDAQ can genuinely show you a bullish pattern, but it would sell. But currencies can show you a bullish pattern and it would genuinely sell, even though it might be for a short period of time, but it's gonna respect, you know, for some sort. You understand? So let's go to a 1-hour time frame. On a 1-hour time frame, catering for this and that as well. So let me see, 15-minute time frame. On a 15-minute time frame, it looks like it might possibly buy, but on a 1-hour time frame, it looks like it might possibly sell. And go on 1-hour time frame. I think, guys, there's a possibility of the market doing this, right? It might sell till here before it actually shoots out again. So still here, it's a point of confluence, because on a 15-minute time frame, it shows a bullish continuation pattern, which is a falling wedge, right? But on a 1-hour time frame, it shows that this is an ascending structure with possibility of the market coming here. Point of confluences. Oh my God. Point of confluences. So here's an advice, guys. This is something I genuinely wanted to give you, and I genuinely want you to take into account. It's highly important for you guys to never trade if you are becoming very skeptical or you are scared. The minute you become scared of placing an entry, you just know that those are your guts warning you that, hey, Mebru, you're about to lose. Hey, Mebru, you are about to lose. Do you get me? Those are your guts warning you to, hey, Mebru, you might lose. Make sure you consider this. Now, the reason why I'm going on a dollar index is because I'm trying to understand what might be happening in the coming times. Okay, let me go on a daily time frame. I remember there was some sort of touch that I had on the other day. Okay, so as you can see also here, the yeah, man, there's a lot of connect, but you can also see here that it can also drop till here before it actually goes out again. Maybe it might want to create a double top type formation. It might create a double top type formation right there. So understanding the market, I feel like is best. Understanding the market, I feel like is best, because you see also here it might sell up until there. Let me look at gold. Let me look at gold. Okay, on gold as well. On gold, this is what I saw. I'm thinking gold might possibly buy. I'm actually thinking gold might possibly buy, and that's because of this trend that I got over here. But if we can look at it, it hasn't reached to this point. Let me see on the 4 and I don't know 1 hour time frame. So it actually reached it. So you see, guys, when I say might sell, look, it might actually sell from here just to come create a double. What is going on? Just to create a double bottom and then start shooting up. I feel like today it's a day whereby the market needs to confuse us, so that next we can possibly see what we can do to the market. So you can actually sell from here, double bottom before it shoots out to the upside. So point of confluences as well. You see it's respected by what? Take a look at this level over here, and we also have a level over there. Like the market at this point is at a point whereby it can sell or either buy. It's in a space where I can either sell or rather buy. Yo, can that call be answered outside, please? It's making noise. Sorry, guys, about that. I'm sorry. So yeah, man. Okay, let's ask questions, guys. Let's ask questions. Let's ask questions. What question do you have about the point of confluence? The point of confluence, a level whereby the market can either buy or the market can either sell. You just gotta be trapped on the right side of the market in order to make sure that you profit from the market. What do you say about that? Do you trade? Okay, I already answered that question. I said I do trade. I trade NASDAQ and currencies differently, right? For an instance, you can see, look, with NASDAQ, I'm focusing more on zones, right? With NASDAQ, I'm focusing more on zones. There's a zone there, there's a zone here, and then there's a zone here, there's a zone there. And then with currencies, check Euro USD. The same way I just analyzed it right now. Euro USD, you see it's trends. You see there's no zone. I used this trend. I was like, okay, it might be a 1, 2, 3, 4th touch, and then this might be a pattern. So I don't use them the same way. I prefer not to, because hey guys, it can be a long story sometimes. So I always try to evade long stories. I always try to run away from long stories. I don't want to be the long story on my side. I want to be a long story for my side. I want it to be a long story on my side, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I try by all means, like shutting it out. So yeah, guys, yes. Hell no. No. Wait a minute. Can you please confirm if there's a point of confluence on GBP USD? Okay, I'll do that right now. Since then there's no clear direction, can't we place both buys and sell stops? Hell no, you don't do that. You genuinely don't do that. Because you know what might happen? The market might trigger your buy stop and come back to trigger your sell stop. What are you going to do when that happens? What are you going to do when that happens? It can trigger your sell stop and trigger your buy stop. And then now you are trapped into two trades that you're not sure whether it's going to sell or buy. That's how people end up blowing accounts. And then the market chooses the direction and we choose the direction with you. Do you want that? No, we don't want that. We genuinely don't want that. We want you to be trapped on the right side of the market, and then the market can actually give you money. So that is not a long story. Oh, guys, we're trying to kill a long story. When are you trying to make a long story? Rest, man. We're trying to build a short story when you still want to build a long story. Nah, man. We don't do that here at FX Scope, man. We don't. I promise you, we don't. But yeah, guys, that's it. So let me answer other questions. I'll confirm GU right now. I heard Fridays is in a good day. I suggest waiting for further confirmations. Andy, please analyze ODNZD, and I'm holding cells. Okay, this will happen. This always happens to me all the time. Most of the time, I end up taking any trades, and when I take trades, there are 50-50 chances whether I will win or lose. What do you normally do when such situations happen? When I reach a point of confluence, guys, I don't trade. I don't place a setup whereby I'm getting confused. Why do you want to place a trade when you are confused? Why? What's the reason? Are you chasing money, or are you chasing the skill? I swear, guys, I don't trade when I'm confused. You see NASDAQ right now, just said it's confusing me. Nah, I don't trade. I genuinely don't. I choose not to because I'm trying to save myself. Do you break even on trades? If you do, how long do you make before you do that? It's not about how much I make. It's about how long have I been holding the trade. So every time the trade moves on, I place a trade on break even or something like that. So do you think that will tell? You're all. Yeah. So I can't really predict the market. I can't say we'll reach 14 something before that. I just analyze and rest, guys. Can you confirm if there is point of confluence on euro or guys? I can't analyze every pair at the same time. I normally use stop orders to enter. In that case, I will but my stop orders below previous low, catch the previous going down. But my concern is that stop loss tend to be too close and therefore kicks me out before going to my direction. Should I focus on stop loss covering the highs and point and accommodate whatever? In that case, I always say, listen, guys, it's important for you as a human being to use a charting stop. I don't really advise. What can I say? Pip stops and I don't know, but I just use charting stop. For an example, if I was to enter a sell here on NASDAQ, I'll put my stop loss on the previous high. So the previous high is this one. So my stop loss will be here. Right, this is the previous high. Let me zoom it in. So this is the previous high. So I'll put my stop loss over here and allow 5% just till here. That's how I use it. Okay, so now let's go to the people's request. The GBP USD. Let me see. GBP USD. GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD. As you can see, I already analyzed it. GBP there's a point of confluence because there's a break on trend line and there's a respect on the zone. You see, There's a break in it in this trend line, but it's also respecting that zone over there. So it can either sell till here and buy again. Because if you can look at it, there's a possibility of an inverse head and shoulders over here. There's a possibility of an inverse head and shoulders over here. From here to there, from here to there, and then it can come retest here before it shoots out again. That's GBP USD. And then somebody said ODNZD. So with ODNZD, let me check on the daily time frame. On ODNZD on the daily time frame, I already have that running over there, and then now I just cater for this point over there just to make sure that the market makes sense. If I cater till there, this means I can actually cater from there till there. So ODNZD, it looks like it's going to be selling. Let me check on a daily chart, right? You see on a daily time frame, take a look at this level over here. So it's at the point of area of sensitivity. And then on a 1 hour time frame, it actually has started selling. So let me go on a 15-minute time frame. On a 15-minute time frame, this has now, wait a bit, let me clone this and put it okay. And then this might be a breakout. So ODNZD, there's a possibilities of sales on ODNZD. There's a possibilities of sales. There's a possibilities of sales. I won't lie, there's a possibilities of sales on ODNZD. That's what I'm seeing. Possibilities of sales. There's possibilities of sales. Okay, let's go to what was the last? What is the okay? ODUSD. I feel like ODUSD is the same thing as GPUSD and EURUSD. Point of confluence as well, but this is generally confusing. I won't lie, this is generally confusing. I can't really look at it. It's confusing. But if you're running blues at Ruben, not Ruben, Khomoto, if you're running blues on Euro on ODUSD, well done, my brother. Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. ODJPY is the last pair that I'm analyzing. ODJPY is the last pair I'm analyzing. It's the last pair I'm analyzing. All right. So, oh my God, what happened here? Let's see. So if I take this trend and put it right there, or take this point and put it right there. Okay, this makes more sense than the other ones. Okay. ODJPY looks like it's going to be selling, especially from next week though. It looks like it's going to be selling, especially from next week. Yeah, ODJPY looks like it will be selling, especially from next week, because I'm looking at this and I'm already seeing this. And I'm already seeing these possibilities. So, and Euro AUD, Euro AUD, Euro AUD. Euro AUD looks like it just retested this level, so it's possibly going to be continuing to sell for the longest time. Take a look at this. So it looks like it's going to keep on selling for the longest time. And on an hourly time frame, okay, this is a very confusing movement. This is a very confusing movement, this one. It's trickling. There's no impulse, there's no correction. It's just moving slowly, 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 slowly. Now I'm not sure what is going to happen from here. I will lie to you guys. CAD JPY. Guys, who just signed on? Someone, it says somebody kicked me out. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, guys, sorry about that. KJPY, Get Japan is also gonna. I'm looking for possible sales. I think. Yeah, Get Japan sells as well. You see, sells as well. So yeah. All right, last question. The question says, Mentor, what would you say about differences between the account traded in rands and USD? I feel like if you know the amount that you're holding, it kind of scares you. That's how I feel. I feel like if you know the amount you're trading, it kind of scares you. It's very scary, guys. Oh, damn. It's very, very scary because in dollars, it's a bit easy to take, right? In dollars, it's a bit easy to take, but in rands, oh, bro, if you're looking at a loss of if you're looking at the loss of possibly like, okay, I was just doing something real quick. If you're looking at a loss of 5,000 rands, you're gonna cry. But if it's like 300 USD, you're gonna have hope still. So I feel like, but there's not really much of a difference. I feel like maybe it's just because of preference. The reason why I trade in USD is because, guys, USD fluctuates. If $1 today it's 12 rand, tomorrow it can be 15 rand. Imagine if you funded $10 while it was 12 rand. This means, and then tomorrow, after you double the account, tomorrow the dollar is 17 rand. This means we have bonused on each dollar. So that's what the reason for me. But with ZAR, it never fluctuates. So I believe that's my main reason I trade in dollars. I love that there's a possibility that it can be a higher price. And I just like that. I just like that. So for an example, right now, I think the dollar is 14 rand something. Let's see. Yeah, it's 14 rand right now, the dollar. If I was to fund, tomorrow it can wake up and it can possibly be 15 rand. So from $1, I would have made a lot, man. How do you cut losses and maximize profits? When you feel like a trade is losing, close it. That's it. If you feel like a trade is losing, close it. And how you maximize profits is actually, if you can hold a loss of 500, what would be so wrong about holding a profit of plus 500? That's what I always say to myself. But yeah, guys, I got mad love for you. So I hope you understand that the term point of confluences, and it will never confuse you ever again. So nonetheless, this is FS Goat, your mentor, signing out. Yes, sir.